My best friend and I married brothers from the same family, and we ended up pregnant around the same time. I married Julian, the brother who's a doctor, and she married Leo, his good-looking police officer brother. On our first wedding anniversary, my best friend and I were on our way to pick up our prenatal checkup reports when we got into a car crash. My best friend escaped injury because she'd gotten out of the car earlier to buy me some milk, but I suffered severe bleeding. Shaking, I called my husband, the doctor. Julian sounded annoyed and said, "You're lying again, just trying to get my attention. Medical resources aren't something you can waste like this." Serena cut her hand, and I'm busy bandaging it. Stop bothering me. My best friend quickly called her husband, the police officer, but Leo snapped. Do you know what happens if you file a false police report? I've got to fix Serena's leaky water pipe. Don't waste my time. My best friend, 8 months pregnant, dragged me to the hospital. We both miscarried. When I woke up, I looked at Mia's pale face, and we exchanged bitter smiles. Chloe, I'm getting a divorce, she said. Me too, I replied. Once I made up my mind, I texted Julian right away about the divorce. He called me back, shouting, Chloe, Serena slit her wrist. It could have been life-threatening. You want a divorce just because I helped her? I'm not agreeing to this. With that, he hung up before I could even say anything. 3 years of dating, 1 year of marriage, and a baby that was almost here. I never thought it would all fall apart because of Serena, the girl he'd always had a thing for. This morning, I ran into Serena at the hospital. She insisted on helping me get a cab, and I didn't turn down her offer. The driver had minor scrapes and took off. Looking back now, maybe the crash wasn't an accident at all. Maybe Serena planned it. Just then, Mia woke up beside me, tears filling her eyes. I was about to comfort her when her husband Leo, the police officer, called, yelling, "You've always been perfectly healthy. How could you miscarry? You want a divorce? Fine, then let's divorce." The call ended abruptly. My best friend stared at her phone, lost in thought. Seeing how fragile she looked, I said, "Don't be upset. These two guys aren't worth crying over." Thinking about it, maybe this outcome was inevitable from the moment we decided to marry them. Julian had intentionally picked Serena's birthday for our wedding. His resentment was obvious. Even our marriages were just leverage for the brothers to win Serena back. There was never any real love there. It's ridiculous how Mia and I let ourselves be played for fools. Hours had passed since the accident, and we were in Julian's hospital, but he still wouldn't come see us. Maybe in his eyes, I was never worth his time. I realized that too late, and the price I paid was way too high. I lay in my hospital bed scrolling through Instagram. Sure enough, Serena had posted another victory photo, showing off like always. There was a group shot of the three of them, a photo of a supposedly fixed pipe, and a carefully bandaged wrist with a little bell on it. Grateful for good friends, sometimes friendship outlasts love. Serena's post quickly got tons of likes. One's a doctor, one's a cop, you've got two hot guys. I took a deep breath and showed Mia the Instagram post. She pulled out her phone, and 2 minutes later, a bitter laugh escaped her. A love triangle? Don't they think that's a little crowded? Once we divorce, they'll probably need a custom bed for their little threesome. Huh? I snorted. I'm calling a lawyer right now to draft the divorce papers. And while I'm at it, I'll send them a king-size bed as a congrats on your new relationship gift. After we sent the papers, Mia and I waited all day, but neither brother replied. I ran out of patience and called Julian. Before I could say a word, he snapped. "Why did you send divorce papers to my office? Trying to humiliate me in front of everyone because you're jealous?" His words made me sigh, for myself, for ever thinking he cared. I'd asked a nurse to deliver the papers. If he'd bothered to ask even one question, he would have found out about the accident and that I was in the hospital, but obviously, he hadn't. I was about to bring up the divorce when Serena's sickly sweet voice came through the phone. "Julian, that lipstick you got me last time was so pretty. I loved it. Can you pick up another one?" He